to part 2 of Let's Play Persona 5 Royale. In our last episode, we met our main protagonist, got acquainted with a fellow classmate by the name of Ryuji Sakamoto, and got a little bit of the backstory of our main character, tackled getting our main character's persona, also meeting Mona, I'm gonna call her him. And with that, we've also completed our first day and a little bit of a tour inside the dungeon. So without further ado, we're gonna continue on here on Monday, April 11th, in the evening, and we're just gonna go to sleep. Now, one thing I didn't specify in the last video is that this is going to be a max social link run, or max confidant run with max stats. I'm going to try to get as many of the trophies that I can in normal play, and also collecting a lot of the personas within this. So a lot of the fusions will be done off camera.
Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
Okay.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
Okay. Powers?
There is
what
no
powers?
need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask, an armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
I have high expectations for myself, being a fan of the Persona series.
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes.
There is no worry, only Zool.
By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator?
Oh, you mean that weird app that appeared on my cell phone a couple times that I had to delete?
Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Okay.
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
I play one in D&D.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate.
Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
Nah, I'll just go watch Ocean's 11.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone.
Yeah.
Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
It's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
And it's raining. Mike, I know what you're thinking too, so... It's raining in a Persona game, Mike. I know what you're thinking.
Seriously? What's going on?
No fog. I don't know, who would be the first in that? Would that be the reporter or Saki Konishi?
Look, isn't that her?
You mean that one with the red ribbon? I guess so.
She's so thin. It's not fair. I've got my hair in a ponytail too.
Okay, and what's that got to do with being thin?
Yeah, the reporter, but... Yeah, but at that point, you know, we weren't even in the...
Take my seat. My station's coming up.
Are you sure? Oh, then.
Oh, wow, what speed.
That was rude.
I mean, excuse me, that seat was for this lady. Oh. It's all right. I can understand his position as well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I couldn't be any help.
It's all right, dearie. Don't you worry.
Please allow me to carry your luggage at least.
Thank you. Ain't it heavy, though?
Not at all. I train plenty.
Okay.
Pardon me. Thank you so much for earlier.
Earlier?
For what you did on the train, speaking up for that older woman.
Oh.
You're a second year at Shujin Academy, correct? I'm a first year there myself. Thanking you totally slipped my mind back on the train, and I didn't want to be rude to my senpai. Please excuse me.
By the by. Alright. Wonder who she was.
Class is starting.
Not really. Kind of reminds me of a few teachers I've had in school. King. No. King moron yet. New kid. That's what I get called, the new kid. Tell me what the Devil's Dictionary defines as the chief factor in progress of the human race. And that would be...
This is it.
Correct.
No. But where you have villains, you also have heroes, so the two are basically... Yeah. And we gained some points of knowledge for that. And out of all the stats, Mike, you know this, knowledge is the hardest to raise out of all of them. Yep, onto the, yep. But it is true though, Chuck, out of all the 5 major stats, knowledge is the hardest to raise out of all of them. Let you guys read some of that.
Hey there, Takamaki. Things have been pretty dangerous lately with all those accidents.
Sorry, I have a photo shoot today. It's for the special summer issue, so I can't afford to miss it.
Look, you can tell she was faking it too, right? True.
Hey now, being a model's fine and dandy, but don't work your pretty little self to the bone. You mentioned you weren't feeling well, right? Something about appendicitis?
Yes, I keep planning to go to the hospital, but I've been too busy. Sorry to worry you.
You must be lonely too. I feel bad for keeping your best friend at practice so often. Oh, and be careful around that transfer student. He's got a criminal record after all. If something were to happen to you.
Thank you. Please excuse me.
Someone,
Yo. I want to talk about that castle from yesterday.
the castle?
I tried telling myself it was all just a dream, but I couldn't do it.
Well, welcome to the Outer Limits.
I can't act like nothing happened. It's all connected to that bastard Kamoshida after all.
Worse than King Moron.
I want to find out what's up with that place, no matter what.
I agree.
And you know, you're the only person I can rely on for this stuff, so... You in?
Sure.
Nice! Okay, glad we're in this together. I think we should just try and retrace our steps from yesterday.
That's always the best place to start. You start at the very beginning.
In the meantime, you're walking to the station, right? Let's go together. Let me know if you notice any other weird buildings on the way.
Weird build. At least...
If a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time.
Sure, it exists in Disney.
When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
I believe so.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way.
To the scene of the crime.
Let me know if you notice something.
Now, the other thing is, we're still in the tutorial part of the game, Chuck, so the game is gonna hold, if you kind of hold the hand until I get the other members of the team together.
We're at school. There
Yeah.
wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either.
Huh.
We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
Sure.
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time.
Alright.
Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is?
Probably not.
What do you think?
Find it. Wrong. Well, that's the last game, but
already did that.
Find it. That's...
I didn't see anything like it around here.
That's all the way out in Inaba. We're in Shibuya.
Huh? Phone.
We're actually in a real place this time.
Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then? I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone. You know, didn't it say stuff like returned to the real world or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Oh yeah, the famous crossing. Yeah, that's in this game here too. No, only Nanako's allowed to say that, Mike.
What's this
Nanako, Teddy, and Yosuke.
What? What a weird app.
Yeah, it just installed itself.
Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history!
Why are you going through my Google history?
Oh man, I'm such a genius!
No, we'll meet one later on though, but foreshadowing there. Don't want to give too much spoilers away.
Let's try using it. Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
True.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go! And then we went in a certain direction and...
No need to go in a certain direction. We're already here.
Huh? What the hell?
And... True. They must have got it from Steve Jobs.
It's the castle from yesterday. It made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too.
Definitely.
Yeah, those clothes. That happened last time too, huh?
Yeah.
What's with that outfit?
Not bad.
You like it?
Definitely.
What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
True, but...
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
Oh, it's everyone's favorite cat, better than Teddy.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be.
No, just us.
To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
Never.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But no one is better than Naoto.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school. But only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
Little more
I think you called him Kamoshida?
Yeah.
It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Well, where's Adachi when you need him? I'd rather deal with Adachi than him.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
I wonder if he's still locked up.
Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Yeah.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
Oh, I think you would. We locked him up and threw away the key.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know.
No, this isn't Arkham, but...
Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Yeah, that he does. We'll find out about those reasons as the storyline progresses for him.
Mona!
Mona.
It's Morgana!
Or Mona for short.
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
Let's go.
It's settled then.
For real?
Ryuji looks happy.
Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me.
Alright.
This is our infiltration point.
Ain't that where we escaped out of last time?
Yeah. But it's
That's
also...
right. Not barging in through the entrance is one of the basics of phantom thievery.
How are we supposed to know about that stuff?
Well, if you played Persona 5, you would know about that.
I'll make sure to teach you as we go. Come on, follow me.
So, sorry for dragging you into all of this.
Alright.
But I just can't forgive that bastard Kamoshida doing whatever the hell he wants.
True. No one can get away with that.
Really though, thanks for coming along. I owe you big time.
Alright.
Man, this place is as creepy as always.
True.
Now make sure you do exactly as I say, alright? Follow me.
Like, castles don't have bathrooms. Nor do they have telephones. I know what you meant. Yeah, yeah, definitely. He'd probably just go find a corner somewhere and tell you and you and Chie to just look away.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be guards here.
There's always guards here.
It looks like we're going to have to start fighting our way forward.
Alright.
For real?
Yeah? What's wrong with fighting our way through? It's the only way to make progress.
Boy. I'll just teach you the basics of battle for now. You'd better not forget all of this.
I already know about it, but there is no way to...
Always try to ambush enemies instead of rushing everywhere headlong. Attack from behind whenever you can.
True.
You'll need to rip their masks off to momentarily break the control that the palace ruler has over them. If you succeed, your opponent will be caught off guard, allowing us to jump in for a preemptive attack.
always good to get a preemptive attack.
So, we want to get the jump on him and make the first strike. Okay, got it.
You know you're just going to be watching, right? You don't have a persona.
Way to be the spoil sport, Morgana.
But anyway, let's go.
Alright, so with that, we are now... And I can't die.
One enemy. Let's do it.
Persona!
Alright. Well, considering I do not have its weakness, I'm just gonna beat it up.
Looks like we cleaned up here.
And with that, for experience at 120 and more, and a level up.
Step forward. Okay.
I don't have the ability to see things yet, but
Why ain't anyone here?
it's
Damn
too
it.
quiet.
They were here before. Where'd they go?
Don't know.
Quiet down.
Why does Ryuji have to make so much noise?
Oh yeah,
With all
there were
this.
more of them further in too.
I know, there was a few people that actually mentioned about that, why this isn't on the
They might have
Switch.
been transferred already.
And Ryuji just runs off without even thinking.
Oh crap, I can hear footsteps coming. Lots of them.
It would be a problem if they discovered us now.
Yes, definitely.
Hey, let's head into that room. We should be able to hide in there until they leave.
Alright. Now,
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
yeah.
Is this a classroom?
Oh,
Now
look like
do you
it.
understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
No, I agree.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
Yeah, palace.
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So, it became like this because he just thought of it like that?
Ah, don't make me laugh.
That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel.
And that's a strong word, but hate... Fear leads to hate leads to anger, and anger leads to the dark side of the Force.
Everything is that asshole's fault!
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you.
Right.
His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
I actually like it. Looks good. He's got a nice trench coat, the mask, the gloves.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Well, let's see. In this one, we actually change our costumes. And in the other two games, we never had to change. Our clothing never changed.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all.
True. And we'll see other forms of it, too, as the game goes on.
In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion.
Later on, Mike. That's a spoiler. Later on.
Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
Mike, for those that haven't played it and watched it,
I'm so fed up
please
with all
do
this.
refrain from giving out spoilers in the game.
I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
A cat?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form. I think.
Yeah.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means.
Okay.
Well, I ended up getting caught, though.
Not very good. I mean, we came in the same way and we also got caught. But we came in through the front door.
I've been tortured by Kamoshida, too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, comic book? This is seriously crazy.
Well, at least Marvel or DC didn't write it.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Got it.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
Alright.
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.
December, hopefully. And we get the gun and we get another medicine to go with that.
There are probably still sentries making their rounds out there. Let's
Yep.
use this time to hash out our current situation.
Alright. So, safe rooms, just what they are. They allow us to save in the game. And let's go talk to Ryuji now that we have control. But where? Yeah, that's what I like to know too.
Well...
Alright.
Well then.
Okay. And I'm going to quickly save. And I saved on the road. And we'll do that again real quick. Always create a backup save. Always do a backup save. Especially in this game.
Now then.
Alright.
Okay, let's go. Oh, there's a guard on duty here. The way to the training hall should be just beyond those bars.
Okay.
So, what are we gonna do? Do we gotta fight it?
Seems
Most
like
likely.
it. Just don't let it notice you beforehand. If it does, the palace's security level will rise.
And that's bad because... Alright. So, for those of you who are new to this also, if we get seen and everything, that raises the level within the palace. When the security gauge reaches 100, we're thrown out of that. But every time we defeat
a... that happens? Run away?
Well, the security level will go back down if we can beat more enemies without getting noticed.
That sounds, complicated.
No. You're in good hands,
I'll put
Ryuji.
together some info about the security level. This is crucial to successful palace infiltration. So make sure you actually read it, okay?
Huh.
What's this?
Oh, shoot.
There's two enemies!
Alright.
Don't underestimate them! Impressive!
Let's use some of the magic on these.
This is the last one.
It's tough.
And we'll heal Mona. Morgana. I just like calling her Mona for short. You'll find more about that as the game goes on. But... and our Ascend level's up.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, the cat guy is like our also navigator. His name is Mona. So also gives out information on the types of villains and everything. For some reason I always check that door, and that one is... Now it just becomes a waiting game.
Damn it.
Ah.
Hey,
I had
anyone who looks like an intruder?
I had to introduce the cutscene there.
Nobody yet.
Shoot. I had a feeling there would be a lot of enemies. It'd be impossible to dodge all of them.
True.
Then what do we do? Should we try and take him down like before?
It's not that simple. We still have a long way to go, so we should be conserving energy.
Agreed.
I see. Sorry.
And we don't have enough SP items just yet to recover all of that.
Damn it. I wish I could fight. I'd at least be able to help out a little bit. But all I got is this toy from earlier. Such a loser.
No.
Huh? Do you mean that gun?
Yeah, it looks real and all, but doesn't shoot anything.
It's a cap gun.
See. Well, there is a way.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we'll use that to take down the enemies.
What? Were you listening to me? It don't even shoot pellets.
Don't worry, I'm sure this'll work. Attack away, frizzy hair.
Dude,
Leave it to me.
I keep saying it's not gonna fire anything.
In this?
You have the gun with you, right? Point it at a shadow and fire.
Yeah. So this is our range weapon that we have. So every character's got a range weapon.
Surprised? There are plenty of instances where rapid fire is going to be more useful than swinging your knife. Of course, you can run out of ammo, but using it all up does more good than letting it collect dust.
Agreed on that. So this is our range weapon, but...
Alright, I'll show you my weapon too.
And at least it's the same battle music from the other game too.
For real?
Yep.
Listen to this. Let's get them!
Got him.
Our ammo's replenished. Go on, dump it into the enemy.
Alright, that's new. Because in the... I guess that's something they fixed from the last game, because in the original game...
Nice.
Alright. Yeah, Intel and... Like I said, that's our... Teddy or Mitsuru from the original game. From 3. Yep. Stuff I already know, and stuff I've already done in the first part.
Yep.
Oh shoot.
There's 2 enemies. Don't underestimate them. Okay. Scratch one enemy.
I like that now, that how the ammo comes back. I pay like 100 and something for it, but I got mine off of Play Asia, so it came in the mail.
I'm pretty sure that's where we need to be going too.
So it came. I did a unboxing video, Mike, for it.
You guys gonna take it down again?
Well, we're gonna have to.
I guess that's our only choice. But wait, this might be a good time. Okay, I've decided. I'm gonna teach you two a special way to fight enemies.
Okay. A new technique.
Something like that. Let's go.
You get to drop blocks on it from like Catherine.
Listen, there's a distinct flow to battles. Let me show you. After all, seeing is... something.
Seeing is believing.
First, knock down all the enemies. Everything starts at that crucial step.
Persona! Ravage them!
Alright! Now rush on in for an all-out attack!
Do it!
And that is my favorite part of the whole thing. The all-out attack. Now I got the Phantom Thieves edition, so it actually came with
You're definitely fit for this.
What was that super move thing you just did?
I told you, it's called an all-out attack.
I know, Ryuji's on the side of like Yosuke. There.
If you manage to knock all the enemies down, you might be able to use it to beat them all at once.
And that is very helpful because a lot of these battles in the game does tend on using that strategy.
It's a concentrated attack on defenseless enemies, after all.
It's basically, in other terms, using the weakness of the enemy, knocking them down, and then if you knock down all the enemies, that's how it works.
Now, as I mentioned before, I want you to be the head of our command. You can decide when we use this. Strike the enemy's weakness, knock them all down, then do an all-out attack. That's the ideal pattern.
True, and it does work too. It's also up on the PlayStation Network store too, so you can always get the digital copy, Mike. And another thing that got added to our tutorial menu.
Yes!
Alright. Yeah, I did get a special edition, Mike. I got the Phantom Thieves edition, so it came with a replica of the mask that Joker has. It came with a songbook. It came with a soundtrack, came with an art book, and it also came with a background for the PlayStation 4. So,
damn it! This is bullshit!
I recommend going to Play Asia. Get it off of there.
How many times do I have to tell you to keep your voice down?
The copy I had was in stock because I know GameStop,
This is beyond
Best Buy, and Amazon were all sold out of it. So I went over to PlayAsia to buy my copy.
How do I open this? Stop it! Leave us alone. It's useless.
Nothing is useless.
Huh?
If we stay obedient, we won't be executed like you guys.
We got out.
You're telling me you want to stay in a place like this?
Wait a minute. Were you planning on taking these guys out of here?
We can't just leave them here.
How stupid can you be?
He's stupider than Yosuke.
What?
These are only humans in Kamoshida's cognition. They aren't real humans that have entered from reality. They're different from you two.
Cognition?
They're not real.
It means there's no point in saving them. They're different from the real ones in the real world. You could say that these are extremely similar looking dolls.
Basically doppelgangers.
Hell? Why's it gotta be so complicated? So the school's a castle and the students are slaves. It's so on point that it makes me laugh.
I agree.
This really is the inside of that asshole's head.
Still, this is horrible. It must mean he treats them as slaves in the real world, too.
In the real world, too?
I just like how he perks up at that.
Wait, I know these guys.
It took him time.
The volleyball team, the one Kamoshida coaches for.
They must be physically abused every day. There's no way they'd be so beat up normally.
Don't tell me. They're going through similar shit in reality?
Most likely. I mean, this proves that Kamoshida thinks of them as slaves.
So it might be for real.
But something we'll never know. Yet.
I heard that Kamoshida's using physical punishment. They're just rumors, but... If they're true, wouldn't this be something to report to the police? I'll use these guys as evidence.
Ryuji.
If it all goes well, we can take down that asshole Kamoshida. Huh? It's not working.
The phone doesn't work.
We can use the navigation app, but the camera's a no-go?
It probably turns off every other function on the phone.
A navigation app?
That's what we used to come here.
It's Darkness from Konosuba. She would enjoy that.
What about yours?
Nope.
Whatever you do is fine, but we're gonna get caught if we stand around like this. We need to head back.
Hang on a sec. There's no other way. I'll just memorize their faces before going home.
Alright, let's move on. Let's do what he says here. Let's check the other... Alright. And let's talk to this guy right here.
Hey!
And let's check this one.
Come on, man.
Agreed. That's gotta hurt.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah.
And I believe we can talk to this guy here too.
What?
Oh.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, we already saw that one. That was the main one. I don't have the dash feature right now. Alright, let's make our way back out of here.
Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
I'm blaming it on Ryuji.
This way.
Alright.
You knaves again?
We came to steal the Queen of Hearts tarts.
To think you'd make the same mistake again. You're hopeless.
No.
The school ain't your castle. I've memorized their faces real good. You're going down.
It seems it's true when they say barking dogs seldom bite. How far the star runner of the track team has fallen.
The hell are you getting at?
I speak of the track trader who acted in violence, ending his teammates' dreams. Oh, I can only imagine the pain of the others who were dragged under with your selfish act.
Track trader?
What a surprise. So you're accompanying him without knowing anything at all.
Right.
He betrayed his teammates and crushed their hopes. Yet he still carries on as carefree as ever.
That's not true!
What a tragedy. You blindly trusted this fool, and he's led you right to your death. Hurry up and dispose of them. I can't stand their stench.
God damn it.
Ryuji, move!
Alright.
We're surrounded.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you because King Kamoshida told us! I'll kill because that's what he wants! This'll hurt. Only a good die.
Hey, quote from my favorite, one of my favorite Billy Joel songs.
Failure.
Can't be.
And yes, that is scripted, that fight. So, you won't get a game over for that.
Piece of...
I bet you simply came here on a whim and ended up like this. Isn't that right?
No!
That's gotta hurt having them step on the back.
What a worthless piece of trash. Getting emotional so quickly. How dare you raise your hand at me? Though it was only temporary, have you forgotten my kindness in supervising track practice?
Uh-oh.
It wasn't no practice, it was physical abuse! You just didn't like our team!
It was nothing but an eyesore. The only one who needs to achieve results is me.
That's one-sided. That's just saying like the no I in team.
That coach who got fired was hopeless too. Had he not opposed me with a sound argument, I would have settled it with only breaking his star's leg.
What?
so the
Do you
truth
need me
comes
to
out.
deal with your other leg too? The school will call it self-defense anyway.
Damn it. Am I gonna lose again? Not only can I not run anymore, the track team is gone too because of this asshole.
So that's why.
Once these two are dealt with, you're next.
Ryuji!
Stand up for yourself.
You're right.
No one got anywhere feeling sorry for themselves.
Everything that was important to me was taken by him. I'll never get him back.
Stay there and watch. Look on as these hopeless scum die for nothing because they sided with trash like you.
No, that's what you are. All you think about is using people. You're the real scumbag, Kamoshida!
Yep.
What are you doing? Silence him!
Stop looking down on me with that stupid smile on your face!
You made me wait quite a while.
Mike, if you're still here, should I say it?
Since your name has been disgraced already, why not hoist the flag and wreak havoc? The other you who exists within desires it thus. I am thou, thou art I. There is no turning back. The skull of rebellion is your
I'll wait for the tagline to go off there.
What can you do? Cower in fear and watch.
That he is a shadow of the true of his true self. Well, his power level must be over 9,000.
Right on. What's up, Persona? This effing rocks! Now that I got this power, it's time for payback! Yo, I'm ready. Bring it!
The obligatory knuckle cracking of the knuckles after power awakens. Alright, we got ourselves a...
Captain Kid!
And we've got ourselves some mini-boss here. And this is... Oh, I'm not gonna mention it because he is indeed a persona.
That bother King Kamoshida with trifle matters.
Kamoshida's cognition ain't changing, right? Then I'll act like the troublemaker I am. Let's do this, Captain Kid!
No. He is not weak to anything, but we got the two horses there to deal with, so let's deal with these. And they are weak to electricity. Let's take them down with lightning.
Let's go.
Alright. Let's use cleave on that. Ooh. Alright. You go down, so we'll take care of the horse.
Persona! There!
And then we'll use curse on him. This is... Ah! Didn't want to hit. And I believe it's going to be Joker. Joker for the win.
I am a loyal subject of the glorious King Kamoshida.
Was. He just got defeated.
Have I lost?
It just proves that Kamoshida ain't anything special.
Nope. Just taking a drink of my Mountain Dew.
How about that?
Whoa. So, Ryuji had the potential too.
Damn right.
Even if you apologize now, I ain't forgiving you.
I told you that this is my castle. It seems you still don't understand.
I think Ryuji's more dense than Yosuke in the head.
What? Takamaki?
Oh! What a meowvelous and beautiful girl!
What's going on?
I don't know. I'll take Rizette over to Kamaki.
Yeah, now that you mention it. But why is she even here? Hey! Let go of her, you perv!
How many times must I tell you until you understand? This is my castle, a place in which I can do whatever I want. Everyone wishes to be loved by me.
No.
That is, everyone besides slow-witted thieves like you.
Hey, now wait a minute. We're not slow. We're the brightest in our bunch. We graduated with top honors.
Takamaki, say something!
Something.
Calm down, Ryuji. It seems that girl isn't the real one. She's the same as those slaves. A being made from Kamoshida's cognition of her.
Are you jealous?
No.
Well, I'm not surprised. Women aren't drawn to problematic punks like you.
Damn it!
Clean them up this instant!
That's not good.
We're outnumbered. Let's scram before we get surrounded.
Agreed.
We're not gonna do anything and just run?
Best offense is the best defense, Ryuji.
Thank God you've got a level head.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll expose what you really are no matter what. You better be ready for us.
I was beginning to get bored of torturing the ones here. Come at me whenever you want, if you don't care about your life.
Ignore him. Let's go!
Right, let's get out of here.
Anyways, I don't remember changing into this.
Nope. Looks good on you, though.
Should I be happy about that?
Yeah.
Then again, it ain't as bad as yours.
Did you find them?
Quiet.
No. Search that way.
So what's going on? I'm completely lost, man.
I told you before. When a persona user opposes a palace's ruler and becomes a threat to them, this happens. It's to prevent you from being affected by distortions.
Think of it as like a shield, Ryuji.
Is this a skull?
Your appearance reflects your inner self. It's the rebel that slumbers within. Not that you'll get it.
Nope.
Then stop asking questions and accept what you see for what it is.
Okay.
Easy for you to say. Wait, we're in deep shit!
I said to be quiet!
We might have gotten away here, but we're still screwed with Kamoshida at the real school.
That's quite sharp of you. For being an idiot. Relax. The Kamoshida in reality can't possibly know about what happens here.
Right, the two different people.
A shadow is the true self that is suppressed. A side of one's personality they don't want to see.
Just like GSK.
We're okay?
Did the Kamoshida in reality remember about the execution? There you have it.
All right. Now that we know that, all we gotta do is...
Wait. I guided you as promised. It's your turn to cooperate with me.
Right, one good deed deserves another.
That's why I was super nice about teaching you idiots everything.
Hey, Ryuji's the idiot, I'm not. I'm the expert of this game.
Huh? Cooperate?
Don't you remember? I originally came here for an investigation.
Right.
I need to erase the distortion from my body and regain my real form. That's why we must delve deep into mementos and...
Whoa,
the
hold up.
Fresh Maker.
What are you going on and on about? We never said anything about helping you out.
You brought that upon yourself, Ryuji.
Huh? Don't tell me. Are you not going to repay the hospitality I showed you? Especially you. You're going to up and leave, even though you're already part of my master plan?
Well, what is this plan? What plan?
Is it because I'm not human? Because I'm like a cat? Is that why you're making a fool of me?
No, but you're a lot better than Teddy.
We're busy.
Speak for yourself, Ryuji.
Thanks for everything, Cat. You've got guts being a cat and all. See you around.
Hey! What the hell? Oh, seriously? Why are you wrapping this up like everything's all hunky-dory?
They are. But...
Oh, hell no! Get back here!
You have returned to the real world. Welcome back.
Alright, and after that we come back.
Thank God. We're back.
Yeah.
I dragged you around a lot, huh? Sorry, man. I'm dead tired. How you holding up?
Well, Ryuji, that always happens after someone wakens to their persona. They become dead tired. It's like they lose all energy. I'm fine.
That's impressive. I'm exhausted even though I used to do track. But damn, if what we saw was for real, oh, this is gonna get good. I totally remember the faces of the guys Kamoshida was treating like slaves. Once we make him fess up to any physical abuse, Kamoshida will be done. So, wanna help me look for those guys or any witnesses?
Oh, definitely.
Now that's what I'm talking about! Hey, so... if you're thinking of laying low because you got a record, I don't think that'll help. Everyone already knows. They totally got you pegged as a criminal.
But how did it leak? Yeah.
Kamoshida opened his damn mouth.
Huh. A teacher did that?
No one else besides a teacher could have leaked it that fast. It doesn't matter if it's a student or a club. That asshole just wrecks things he doesn't agree with.
Maybe we can introduce him to Ralph.
Just like he did with me. No one will take anything I say seriously. Still, those rumors about him getting physical might be real. And after seeing Kamoshida's distorted heart thing in person, there's no way I can just sit back.
Of course. No, I feel for you.
You gotta do this! I'll help out too.
You better.
I'm counting on you. Don't worry, I'm hyped about this too.
And say hello to our first confident link, or aka our first social link of the game.
Acting as a phantom thief would have been more efficient alone. You could have gone about it that way. However, you did not. There are merits to having associates. That's what you decided.
Definitely.
Am I wrong?
No.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity.
Oh. And we get the Chariot Arcana. Confident Ryuji Sakamoto. Rank 1.
Alright. Oh. Right. I haven't eaten anything since lunch. It'd be weird splitting off now, so why don't we grab a bite somewhere?
Alright. Sure.
Just follow me. I mean, I totally gotta hear about your past. What? The hell, man? How much shittier can that asshole get? But just hearing your story makes me angry.
Any one of those 3 answers will still make him say the same response there. No change on that.
So, you left your hometown and you're living here now, huh?
And Ryuji, it's bad to talk with your mouth full.
Huh. We might be more alike than I originally thought.
How so?
It's not exactly how, but... you know... I guess it's how we're treated like a pain in the ass by the people around us. Like we don't belong.
Right.
I did something stupid at school before, too.
I think we've all done something stupid at school when we were in high school.
The place you're living now is in Yongen, right?
Yep.
It's rush hour on the subways. I suggest you kill some time before heading home.
Because the subways in Japan are they pack you in like sardines.
What the hell, man? You barely touched your food. Just let me do it. I gotta thank you for helping me. Anyways, I got your back like you got mine from tomorrow on. As long as we do something about Kamoshida, I'm sure we'll both feel better about being at school.
Right.
Oh, yeah! Tell me your number. Oh, chat ID, too.
Always good to exchange ID. Now, we get the little message icon, so we can send him the text messages.
Kamoshida.
And speaking of that, there is a fan-made app for that. So if you have a Samsung, there's actually an app, and I actually have that kind of app on my phone.
We're
as
gonna
well.
start right away tomorrow. First, let's hit up those guys that were kept as slaves. The volleyball rally's tomorrow, huh? Shit's recommended by Kamoshida. Makes me want to gag. But, thanks to that, we got no classes in the afternoon, and we can walk around unnoticed.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess we can work out the details tomorrow. Come on, you gotta eat more. There's tons of ginger here.
Mangi, mangi, as they say in Italian.
So, about this plan to take down Kamoshida.
Okay. Lower the voice.
Ah, right.
Walls have ears. Suspicious. Meanwhile, back at Shujin Academy.
I haven't been sleeping well lately. Whenever I close my eyes, I keep thinking about too many things.
Uh-oh, that's never good.
Shiho. Nationals are coming up soon, so I keep thinking. Should someone like me really be on the starting lineup?
Well, we can always get the main character from Haikyuu.
Don't worry. Just be confident in yourself. Your skills have been recognized. It's all because you work harder than anyone else.
Yeah, hard work does pay off.
Yeah. Volleyball's all I have after all.
More importantly, was that injury okay? It looked really swollen.
Well, she's got a brace on her knee.
No, it's nothing. It's normal. Especially since a meet's coming up.
Sorry to interrupt, Suzui. Mr. Kamoshida told me to get you.
Uh-oh.
Huh? What does he want?
He didn't say.
That's not good. I know, I feel for you too,
It'll be fine. I bet it's a meeting about the starting lineup or something.
Always thinking positive for her friend.
Yeah. Well, I better go.
Yep. Good luck. Hang in there, Shiho.
Yep. Alright. And now it's nighttime.
You're home.
Uh-oh.
I take it you actually went to school today? I guess you learned your lesson after what happened yesterday.
Definitely.
As long as you're not getting into trouble, it's fine by me. I don't know what you've been up to, but trust me, you'll be gone if you start causing problems. In case you forgot, your life is not a free one right now.
I like the background for the phone in this one. It's got cherry blossoms. Yep. And we'll be counting on you too.
Are you even listening to me?
Sorry, checking my phone. Classmate texted me.
Just stay away from bad influences, okay? Hey, I'm gonna head home for the night. I'll lock the store up. Don't go wandering out.
Alright. Alright, we got some DLC there. We got the Yasugami High. We got a Teddy costume. We got team glasses. Gekukan High, where you could save 15% or more on your car insurance. We've got an Aegis costume. We've got the Seeds armband. Seven Sisters High. That was from one of the other Persona games. I forget which one. I think it was 1 or 2. Teresh costume. Katsugami High. Wow. An ARM PC. Hey, we got an evoker! I'll take the evoker. Oron High. Imperial uniform. Catherine, that's from the other game. That's from the Catherine game. Orlando Vincent's Stray Seep and all of that. That's all from the Catherine and Catherine Full Body game. Also from Catherine. And that's also from Catherine. Summer uniform, winter uniform. I think those are from this game. I'm not sure. Black Rock set ×7. Blank cards and a black robe. So we got the Persona 5 save data special gift. And from that we got Apple and Ace bandages. And 50,000 yen!
Let's do it.
Do I actually have the ability to check that stuff? Yeah, let's see. Wow. Swimsuits new, Gekkan High. I might actually change into some of these. Oh, sorry. I have to put on the Yasogami High. The thing, yep. Right. Now that will affect in the palaces and mementos, but we'll learn more about mementos as the game goes on. That's creepy. It just installs. Ryuji, don't worry about it. It just installs itself. Seems like it, yep. Alright, and
let's do it.
Before I go to sleep for the night, I'm gonna quickly save and do my backup as well, because you can never have too many always back up your saves. I can't stress that enough. And because we got all that good stuff, we are gonna go to sleep. While the cutscene's going on there, get some more Mountain Dew in me. My game of fuel.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Definitely. You're speaking to someone who enjoys the Persona series.
Glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel.
I thought that was balls of steel.
The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone. Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not? Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well.
Well, thank you, Igor.
That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships.
Right.
It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Right, and give birth to better and stronger personas.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't.
Uh-oh.
You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Yeah. Basically social links for this game. They call them Confidants. Each one representing
Indeed,
a major arcana.
You should be prepared to use even myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
And say hello.
Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
And with that, we get Confidant Arcana. We got the Fool. And yes, those are the French cards. With that, and we get a new ability, Wild Talk. Allows you to negotiate with shadows after performing a hold-up. That is, after we knock all the enemies down. We'll learn more about that when we get back into the palace and everything. And also, we got an Arcana boost. We get to earn bonus XP when we fuse.
All right.
So we got 2 for the price of 1 on that one. Yep. Confidant rank includes the strength. As the ranks increase, the Confidant abilities will be unlocked. And that means we'll get stuff to go with that too.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Now this conversation's over. Get lost, inmate.
Alright.
How annoying. We barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person, though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Okay, quiet down.
Alright.
Yeah! Man, you still got it, coach.
Thanks. Let's go for one more.
And Anne's just sitting there playing with her hair.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring.
Right?
That's gonna leave a mark.
Sorry. Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
Get that side.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
Well, she looked pissed.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways. Now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday.
Yeah. Let's put Ryuji's plan into action.
All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole. Oh, you're coming with me too. The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class.
Definitely.
Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so...
Alright, time to go investigate on these people.
You're kind of in the same boat, huh?
Yeah, you forgot about that. And we get quick travel. I love... You don't know how much I love quick travel. So for this, we're going to go to the second floor. And let's actually go into the classroom. Oh, 2B. Sorry. Let's talk to this lady right here.
Yo. Huh?
Huh? Alright. No. Alright. So in class 2D, we want to speak to this gentleman over here looking at the schedule.
What? Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
They actually gave these guys voice acting lines.
What? What are you saying? No, of course not.
It's Kamoshida, ain't it? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Typical.
I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
No, you're the one covered in bandages.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Yeah, you're covered in bandages from head to toe.
Well, This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end. Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building.
Will do.
There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
Alright, so third year students are down on the first floor. Makes sense, and we're gonna head over to class 1F. Oh, I went to the wrong floor. Oh, I'm sorry. Class 3C. I'm running around it. School's got me all turned around in a knot. And that's this gentleman right out here. Now, how did you get hurt? Uh-oh. That's corporal punishment. You have proof on that? He refused. And another tutorial about checking messages. And for the last one, we're going to go up to the 3rd floor. And we're going to listen. Let's listen into these guys. And we're going to speak to this guy right here. Special coaching.
I can't do it.
Uh-oh. Well. They're good. Alright, so we're gonna meet up again with Ryuji, go over all the evidence that we've talked to. Before that, we gotta deal with Anne. Yeah.
It'll be quick.
Alright.
Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happened to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh?
How did she find out?
I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
I like the new facial expressions on the cutouts.
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two.
Well, news travels fast. Either that or the school's secretly Hogwarts.
I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Huh.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
I agree. You know her?
We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Speaking of a name, yeah, in fact, I did get a name, Ryuji. His name is Mishima.
Huh? special coaching, huh?
Definitely.
True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then.
Right.
Hey, got a second?
Sakamoto?
And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse?
Certainly not.
What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
And that's gotta hurt, too.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Well, at least we know those volleyballs were not deflated.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got.
They're from practice.
Sure.
Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
Uh-oh.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
Yeah, we're just getting ready to leave anyhow.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here.
He's not the
Get
principal.
with the program.
Yes, sir.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
There's always a point. If there's hope, there's a way.
Huh?
One that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. Principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
Are they being paid or are they being blackmailed?
This has gotta be a joke.
I wish it
Don't
was.
be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help? Damn it.
Yeah, what are we gonna do now?
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
Alright. And we make it back to the cafe, nice and safe. Let's go to sleep after we check our messages. Because they were afraid of Kamoshida. Huh. Agreed. Well, you know the old saying, absolute power corrupts absolute power. It's like he's a bully. What follower? Oh, on. Right. And agreed. So if we hit this, we can check our phone. And I'm gonna give Ryuji, not an accessory. I like to give him the evoker. Let's give him the Gekikon. And I get the Yasugami. So we'll see how that is in the dungeons there. And we'll go to sleep. And... autograph? Nah. You know what they say, rumors in video games are often true. No, they're all being kept quiet. Huh. Alright, I like the way we just thinking here. He's gotta be very careful about checking his cell phone in class.
Shouldn't we be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice, too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right.
There's probably other things if you just put your mind to it.
Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
You think?
I should get going.
Shiho.
She really seems depressed for her friend.
Are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Well, it's only a rumor.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
Well, he only drove her to school because it was raining that day.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Not in your life. She's in a league all in her own.
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Actually, you can.
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Nah. Are you hurt, though?
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar.
No, I'm a new student.
Could you be that transfer student from Class D?
spot on.
This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
Alright. They don't bother me.
I'm glad to hear that.
Main character's made of Teflon. They bounce right off of them.
My best friend is often misunderstood too, all because of her looks.
Well, she does have good looks, and we are in the same class together.
Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that.
No, it's perfectly fine, Shiho.
Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Alright, be safe.
Damn it! What the hell? Is that what it looks like?
Something's
All
bothering
of them kept saying the
Ryuji.
same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
That's the last option.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this.
Right, we've came too far to give up.
Can you think of anything? Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for.
Right.
Got any other ideas?
Call the cops?
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us.
Well, we can call Naoto. Naoto would believe us.
Have any other ideas? What do we do?
And we get a third option. Punish the king.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida?
Yeah.
I didn't think of that, but... Is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
Uh-oh. You did?
You say something?
No.
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
Aw, he looks so cute as a cat.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
Well, only to us. He's kind of like Mr. Ed. We can hear him, but everyone else can't.
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world.
He's still a cat.
It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world?
How?
Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
Alright.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Yeah.
Then it really is Morgana.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up!
Hey, now wait a minute, Ryuji.
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida.
Well, spill the beans.
You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
Definitely it is.
You were still doubting me?
Always. Ryuji's always been doubting you.
Quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Uh-oh.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
That's gotta be the point.
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like...
Like what? Like an actual cat?
Don't be so rough with me.
Sorry.
Enough of that. You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
Well, it's quite simple, Ryuji, and this is the process of the game here when we deal with the palaces. So I'll let Morgana explain.
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
his desires would be gone too.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
Oh, I did play
He's
Persona
gonna turn
5.
Good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain.
Right.
Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
Basically, it's his guilt.
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
Right.
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all.
It's Plan X.
If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses.
Right.
Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you.
Alright.
If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
Alright, Mike. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. 4 o'clock.
What are you getting at?
Have a good night then.
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely.
Ooh, excuse me there.
They may even die if they're not given proper care.
Right.
So...
They might die?
will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Let him speak.
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Definitely.
Hey, what do you think?
There's gonna be some risk to reward as well. We have to risk it.
For real?
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
Right.
That's not the point! If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida!
Isn't this your only option?
Yeah, it kinda is.
I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Alright. And off goes
We're getting all worked
Morgana.
up for nothing. Damn it! I'll try and see if I can figure out another way.
Alright.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Alright. Suzui. Uh-oh. Nothing to... Alright. Alright. So let's... Alright, so from here... Ooh. There's vending machines over there as well, too. Alright. So we're going to be going home.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
Shucks. Alright, let's go to the station square.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher? This has nothing to do with Shiho.
Huh. Uh-oh.
Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
Not on purpose. I was just passing by.
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry.
Apology accepted, on.
So, how much did you hear?
Something about a friend.
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Okay. Oh, that can't be good. Alright, let's go after her, shall we? And she went down the escalator. And she's right over here.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone! Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
I want to talk.
What the heck? I really don't get you.
And after this...
I don't have anything to talk about with you.
Oh, that can't be good.
It was just an argument.
Huh. And we'll let the cutscene play out.
Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you?
Yep.
About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means.
Uh-oh.
If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team. I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem.
Well, at least he's a good listener. With that?
What am I saying? even talked to you before.
Oh, sorry for butting in.
No, this was all my fault. You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me.
Well, you were in trouble.
Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it. That you assaulted someone. That you almost killed them. Kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations.
Thought they were.
You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho?
There probably is.
I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
It could happen.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home.
Alright.
Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay?
Alright.
I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well,
I think Ryuji's doing the same thing.
Thanks.
No problem.
Suzui. Are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you.
Oh no.
He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
Alright. That's not good.
On.
Well, she does have a friend that cares about her.
You're late. Where have you been?
Trains were delayed.
Don't give me those lies. By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
No. Actually made a friend.
Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
Understood. Alright. Text message. Ryuji, what are we gonna do with you? Alright.
I should write something.
So let's save right here. And we made a lot of progress today too. We got Ryuji on the team. Found out a little bit more about Kamoshida. So until then, I'm Sukune007. Thank you for joining me for this live play of Persona 5 Royal. I'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more of Persona 5 Royal. Until then, have a good night, everyone, and don't forget to check out my other YouTube series, The Anime Grand Prix. First episode's up in the Sepang track for Group A. Till then, have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.